from Mirza Ahmad Qadiani. Even when he couldn't answer the Christians, he would just throw allegations on them. Oh, since I can't answer them, I'll just throw allegation on them and let them sort it out, you know.
Is that Noodle Huck in the chat?
Ask. No problem, Noor. Ask.
Well, Brother Omar, you're the moderator, brother, so it's totally up to you.
It's okay. He can ask.
Go ahead, ask.
Come up.
Ask
brother,
Octopus Worshipper. We're waiting for your question. Come on.
Brother Omar, he wants to come up. Should I let him up?
Up to him, yeah. He wants to ask a question. Come and ask. Bring him up. تفضل. تفضل.
Hello, Mr. Octopus Worshipper. How are you?
Okay, share. Let him ask his question.
So my question is, in Dimashq, and someone disbelieved in him, he denied him. What sarur on him will be?
If you are in Damascus and somebody denies you
from the sky tomorrow, and someone is denying him,
yes,
what is the hukum? What is the rule on him? Is he kafir or Muslim or munafiq or what?
Okay, is that your only question, or do you have another question?
Maybe the questions will come.
No. You list all the questions and then we'll answer them.
This is my first question.
Okay, leave. Drop yourself.
Why?
Wait.
You have a question. You didn't say you want to debate.
I've got a question to ask you.
No. We don't want to have a discussion. We want to discuss Mirza Ahmad. You want to discuss Mirza Ahmad? Okay. You want to ask questions about Islam? We'll answer you. You have to leave, then we'll answer. Because it's not a platform for you to preach. You can make your own live and invite us.
So what is your Q&A? Okay, so answer me and then ask about Mirza.
No. Yeah, you leave. You don't have a discussion.
We
follow what the hadith says. Okay.
If that's
Bro,
okay.
I won't discuss your question.
Where does it tell you in the hadith? There is nowhere in the hadith that says Mirza is coming. Nowhere in the hadith that says Isa ibn Maryam is coming to tell people to accept him or not. That's my answer.
Okay.
Noor.
You see, I didn't comment.
Listen,
I'm nice to you, Noor.
You accuse me of lying.
I am nice to you, Omar.
Wait, just 1 second. 1 second. You accuse me of lying, right?
What did you say, Noor?
I said, me too, also I'm good with you.
Yes. That's why I use nice words with you. Did you ever see me say to okay, no, just go ahead.
No, the thing, no one should use, harsh language against each other. We should have.
I agree, bro. I agree. Yes, Sher, go ahead.
So, no, you said I lied. Can you please tell me what did I lie about?
When you said Mirza Basheer Din Mahmud Ahmad, that the fire is Ibrahim, it is not the literal fire. Can you show me where is that? Because in Tafsir,
will you read it for me? Will you read it for me if I show you?
Sorry?
Is it in Arabic or Urdu?
Will you read it from? No, it's in Urdu. Will you read it for me if I show you?
He will try.
I will try.
No, okay. Omar, if I send it to you, would you be able to pull it up?
I don't know. I'm not good at this
because
thing.
Because Sher-e-Khuda Sahib, that when we read the verse of the Quran in Surah Al-Anbiya where it says قلنا يا نار كوني بردا وسلاما على إبراهيم and then وأرادوا به كيدا فجعلناهم الأخسرين. We see that Mirza Mahmud in Tafsir al-Kabir is saying that he's not saying that the fire it is not literal.
So what is he saying? Can you tell me?
Yeah, he is saying that the fire with what ايش يعني اطفئت بالانجليزية؟ عمر.
Translation? No.
Yes.
Translate.
Sorry, is my keyboard too loud?
ايش معنى اطفئت في الانجليزية؟
Switched off, turned off, like put out the fire.
By the water, by the rain.
Rain.
Yeah, by the rain. This is what he said. Or by the rain.
So how am I wrong? How am I lying?
You said he said it is metaphorical.
It is metaphorical.
Okay,
You
share
have
your
to
proof,
if
share.
I-
Do you have
No,
the
If
proof?
maybe you
I
are
throw
not
someone
getting.
in the fire and the fire just turns off, right? Before even that person is thrown in the fire, that's a metaphorical fire because there was no fire to throw him into, right?
Okay, send me the reference,
I'm
share,
not-
if you want me to share. I will try.
I'm not getting you. Is your claim that Muslih Mawood saying that the fire it is a metaphorical fire? Is this your claim?
His claim is that it's not a real fire.
Oh,
That's
so
what
he
he said.
believe. So his belief is it is a metaphorical fire.
Share, what do you mean by metaphorical? You have gone. I think
Are you
you've got a
saying
call
it
or
is the
something.
fire of the
So
fitna?
see no, right? I told him one thing, right? That brother that was on, right? I told him, look,
No, but
according to Mirza
Sher-e-Khuda,
Ghulam-
you should.
I'll explain my words. I'll explain my words. I told him, look, according to Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Sahab, the fire was literal. That Ibrahim alayhi salam was thrown into the fire.
And
The fire did not burn him.
this is also misguided because Hadrat Masih
So Mirza
Maud-
Ghulam Ahmad was misguided.
No, I never said that. وَلَيَعُوذُ بِاللَّهِ. But what I am saying that Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani Sahib never denied that the fire it is not literal fire. For example, when some of the Sahaba of Masih Maud heard Hadrat Maulana Nuruddin al-Qurashi, al-Khalifa al-Awwal for the Masih Maud alayhi salam, when he said that the fire of Ibrahim it is a metaphorical fire, which is the fire of the fitna. Then they go and say to Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani Sahib that your friend is saying 1, 2, 3, 4. He said he can say whatever he want, but for me, if they bring a real fire now and they put me inside it, Allah will protect me from it. So he never denied Quran has so many views. So it can be the nar of fitna, which they planned to analyze Hadrat Ibrahim and all of that thing. You understand the word fitna? I believe two things. It is a metaphorical and literal. But you say to him, Sher-e-Khuda, do you hear me?
I'm listening.
Yeah, you say to that brother that Mirza Basheer Din Mahmud Ahmad have said that the fire is metaphorical. Can you show
No,
me?
I said
I'm not getting
Your
you.
defense, Nur, your defense is that
Omar,
it is
can you
both
explain to
meanings.
me what? I'm not getting what he is.
Okay. I think
So-
let me understand. Share. And Share is saying, according to Mirza Basheeruddin, it is not actual fire which is burning us. Okay, that's what Share is saying.
No, this is
But
wrong.
you are okay. Wait. But you are saying that Mirza Basheeruddin, even though he has another meaning of fire, he did not deny the original meaning of the fire which is burning. Is it what you're saying? That it has multiple meanings?
What he said, the major thing, in his writings was that it is a literal fire, but he never denied that it is a metaphorical.
He said it is literal fire?
Yeah. Can I show a reference?
I don't know. I mean, I can read a little bit about it, but I won't understand what I'm reading.
No problem. We will read it for him and he will translate. So
you want the reference, Share, or do you take his word for it?
No, wait. So if you're accepting that, look,
if you're
accepting
No, wait, Nur, what Share is not. He's asking, are you accepting that it's a metaphor or you're denying?
No, I am accepting both of them. That it is a metaphor.
So what's the problem? How am I a liar?
So he didn't lie.
No.
So how am I lying?
No, I will tell you how you lie, my friend. When you say that, when you say, oh, look, oh, Ahmadi, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani Sahib is saying the fire, it is not metaphorical. Mirza Basheeruddin Mahmud Ahmad Sahib is saying the fire is metaphorical. Look to the contradiction. Who is right? Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani or Mirza Basheeruddin? You are assuming that they both believe.
I get the point.
Omar, just 1 second.
Fahimtak. I understood the point.
1 second. That they both have a different belief. But this is wrong because Mirza Basheeruddin Mahmud Ahmad believed in both of them.
Okay, I get
And
your point.
Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani Sahib never denied that it is a literal fire or a metaphorical fire. Please put me on the screen. Just I want to show.
Okay, I got the point. No, it's okay. It's okay. We trust you. We agree. Because
No,
we are
no,
not questioning
just
the reference.
for him. Just for
Brother,
him.
brother, there is no need. He doesn't question it. If he
So-
questions, he
so
says there's no
like-
such reference. You can show him, but he didn't deny
Yeah.
the reference. He's just
No problem.
questioning
So-
why you say he's a liar. I cannot. Well, I don't even know how to put the reference he sent to me.
So Omar bhai, you know what's interesting? He just proved
I know
my
because
point,
I know
right?
what I understand.
No,
Sher, is
it
that
is-
this is what
no,
the
no, no.
argument, Habibi Nur. This is the argument of the Ahmadi. He was saying that it can only be this or that. You're missing the point. That's what the brother was trying to say. It's either this or this. He wouldn't accept that. If we tell him, okay,
So
no
this
problem.
is my brother. I'm not discussing it is both or not both. I am discussing what Sher-e-Khuda said, that Mirza Basheer Din Mahmud Ahmad didn't believe it is a literal fire.
Sher, did you say he does not believe it is literal, or did you just say he believes it's a metaphor? Do you
Okay,
want to?
so I told him,
What
look,
did you say, or you can say it, or
so I'm pretty sure I don't remember my verbatim, but I was like, look, according to Mirza Bashiruddin Mahmud, it was not a literal fire. It was a metaphorical one.
So now read this for me. Just read this.
Go
for
ahead,
me,
go ahead, go ahead. I'll read it
Go.
for you. Go ahead.
Go. Here in Surah
So-
Al-Ankabut,
You read it and I'll translate it. Go
No
ahead.
problem,
Read it.
no
Read the
problem.
Urdu for me.
no problem. Here in Tafsir Kabir, Jald 10, in Surah Al-Ankabut, verse number 25. فما كان جواب قومه إلا أن قالوا اقتلوه أو حرقوه فأنجاه الله من النار إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يؤمنون. Then he put it here. Sorry. قلنا يا نار كوني بردا وسلاما على إبراهيم. You can correct me,
No, I want the Urdu one. He did it right, the Arabic one. That's a translation.
No. He quoted
the
the
Urdu
verse
one.
and then he quoted the verse and then he said, "You can correct me." يعني हमने उस वक्त आग से कहा. Read this for me. Do you see it?
No, you read it for me. You brought it. So
No, but you are Pakistani. I can put it in Arabic also.
you do realize the issue here, right? I'll read it for you. What he wrote, right?
I
Hazrat
cannot. I
Ibrahim-
tried. Wallahi, I tried so much to make you make big screen, but I don't
No,
know.
just do you have moderator?
It's all right. I'll read it for
No.
him, right? I'll read it for him.
Okay, you give us the
Hazrat
reference.
इब्राहिम
Yeah.
अलैहि
Give the
सलाम की कौम ने कहा कि अगर कुछ करना ही है तो इब्राहिम को जला दो और अपने मबूदों की मदद करो. हमने कहा ए आग तू इब्राहिम के लिए ठंडी और सलामती वाली हो जा.
Where
और
are you
कौम
reading?
इब्राहिम ने इसके खिलाफ एक तदबीर करनी चाहिए
Hello?
मगर हमने उसको नाकाम कर दिया.
Hello, where are you reading?
That's your Tafsir Kabir volume 8.
So can you read
Surah
what?
Al-Anbiya verse 21.
He cannot
Just
see
can you
it.
just translate this, the part which I am putting? What is the
We
meaning?
I don't
see
know.
it, no.
I can't see it.
He-
It's too tiny.
Bashir, if
I'll
you're
just
here,
read
can
what
you
I've
make it
got,
big?
right?
So now
I can
you
only-
see now.
Okay, yeah, it's a little bit. Okay, okay, good, yeah.
From
Okay,
here.
go
قلنا
ahead.
يا
So-
نار كوني بردا وسلاما على إبراهيم. Read from here. يعني हमने उस वक्त. Go ahead.
So where is it? यानी हमने उस वक्त आग से कहा है कि ए जिस्मानी आग तेरे अंदर एक रूहानी continue आग दाखिल हो रही है. अब तेरा काम ये
now
है कि
no, there is a point. Now then he speak about another thing. So he believed that
No.
it is jismani.
No. Please,
that's
please let
literally
us
a
see the
metaphor.
reference.
Thanks for proving my
Yes.
point. He's literally
Yes,
quoting a
put it back,
metaphor.
put it back.
Can
Put
we
it
see
back.
the reference, please? Yes, inshallah. Share, keep reading.
So कि ए जिस्मानी आग, oh physical fire, a spiritual fire is entering into you. So अब तेरा काम ये
Okay,
है
please.
कि
believed in physical fire. Are you
No.
fire? And fire.
Now keep reading.
Go ahead.
And
Listen.
translating.
Keep reading.
अब
Go
तेरा
ahead.
काम ये है कि इस आग के मुकाबले में सर्द हो जा. Now your job is to become a colder compared to this fire.
What is
Ibrahim
cold
ka
compared to the actual fire?
Sorry?
What is
You are
cold
avoiding-
compared to the actual fire?
My brother, you are.
Wait a second.
One second. You
Wait
are
a second.
avoiding-
Share. Wait a second. Let's read the reference. Let's read the reference. I'm just
Go
asking
ahead,
questions.
read.
Share. What is cold opposed to the actual fire?
The body.
He's
the
talking.
spiritual.
the metaphorical
he's
spiritual
saying-
fire.
Yeah, the
Right,
spiritual
right.
fire, Ruhani.
He's saying-
Ruhani,
he's
yeah,
saying-
Paro.
He's saying
Ruhani,
that
yeah.
for the real. Oh, 1 second. He's saying that for the real fire, the Ruhani fire entered. So he believed in Jismani fire. Right?
It says
Sher-e-Khuda?
Ruhani fire. It says Ruhani fire.
No, it says that the Ruhani fire entered the
In
Jismani.
the Jismani fire.
So he believed in the Jismani.
Jismani what?
Jismani fire.
Continue.
Bro, it is so
Now
clear.
you
He's
now
saying-
you're gonna read it from. Look now since you don't agree.
So
with
wait a
us-
second. Let me explain it to Brother Noor basic, because his language might not be the first language, might not be Urdu, right? What the point he's making was there's actual fire. There was an actual fire, and then in it was entered a metaphorical fire, and the metaphorical fire was told to overtake the physical fire, and the Hazrat Ibrahim
No, it
alayhi
was the other
salam
way around.
was put. No. Yeah, the metaphorical took over the physical, right?
Yes.
And then
Now-
Hazrat Ibrahim was put into the metaphorical one that was cold. And
No,
Mirza
it
Ghulam
wasn't.
even said that the fire he
No,
was
it
put
is
on
not-
was the
Bro, it is
physical
not
one.
saying that. It is not saying that.
Exactly.
What's the
This is the
reference,
text
brothers?
is the text
Interrupt.
is
What's the
exactly
reference?
saying that, Noor. The text
the
is
reference?
exactly saying
If
that.
the text is saying that the literal fire, okay, to it enter.
Okay.
1 second, let me finish my words. Let me finish my words, alright. To that literal fire, the Ruhani fire entered, which means he already believed that there is a literal fire, there is a physical fire. He said Maslih Maw'ud, Mirza Basheer, Mirza Mahmud Ahmad, he didn't believe in that. He believed it is
Okay.
just
Yeah.
metaphorical.
No, you
I'm
have
still sticking to my point. I'll show you another one. Right? You open. that
No,
verse
wait a
that you
second.
opened
Let's clarify this one, right? He said that there was a physical fire, right?
Yeah.
Which converted into a spiritual fire. Which fire did Ibrahim alayhi salam go
Sorry,
into?
can you repeat? 1 second, can you repeat what you said?
He
There
said
was
that there was a physical fire which was converted into a spiritual one.
No.
And
That's,
Ibrahim
no.
alayhi salam-
The spiritual
Wait a second.
fire. No, you are
Okay.
mistranslating. The spiritual
Okay.
fire entered the real fire. This is what I
Yes,
say.
and Ibrahim alayhi salam was put into which fire? Because the actual fire, the physical fire was hot.
In both of
And-
them, this is the
No,
this
no,
is
wait
the
a
point
second.
that
Wait
he
a second.
believed in
Wait a
metaphorical
second. No,
and
wait a
literal.
second. Listen, Noor.
Arise by.
The actual fire was hot.
Just 1 second.
Okay, Sher,
He just refuted himself. I'll tell you how. You said you believe there were both fires, a spiritual one and a physical one, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Now open the page. You open the volume 8 one. You had it on, because I'm going to show you how there was no physical fire according to Mirza Basheer. Open the page. We're going to read that one from there. Since we
And
agreed there were
Sher-
two fires.
This
Yes,
one-
just to
We
tell.
agree. Arise by. We agree there were two
Yes.
fires, a physical one and a spiritual one. Right?
This one.
No, my prophecy.
Yes,
Share my
yes.
prophecy. My prophecy is that whatever I was saying is going to become true when you read that.
Go ahead.
So watch this, right?
Yeah.
So here, if you go into second paragraph, मालूम होता है किसी
No,
गैबी सामान
read it.
यानी आंधी
No,
या
I want
बारिश
to-
वगैरह से.
No. I want you to read from here. From the start.
Okay. If you zoom it out, I'll read it from there. हजरत इब्राहिम अलैहिस्सलाम की कौम ने कहा कि अगर कुछ करना ही है तो इब्राहिम को जला दो. That if you want to do something, just burn Ibrahim. और अपने खुदाओं की तुम if you can move it. अपने मबूदों की मदद करो. हमने कहा कि ए आग तू इब्राहिम के लिए ठंडी और सलामती वाली हो जा, और कौम इब्राहिम ने इसके खिलाफ एक तदबीर करनी चाहिए मगर हमने उसको नाकाम कर दिया. Meaning they said protect your gods, and we told the fire, oh fire, be cool for Ibrahim. And the people of Ibrahim tried to plan against him, but we failed their plans.
Yeah, go ahead.
मालूम होता है किसी wait 1 second ना. मालूम होता है किसी गैबी सामान यानी आंधी या बारिश वगैरह से आग बुझा दी गई थी. It seems like somehow the physical fire was put out through rain or some sort of storm. इसीलिए
So he believed
इसीलिए
in.
अल्लाह फरमाता है
So he believed in
इसीलिए
the
अल्लाह
physical
फरमाता है
one.
what?
So he believed in the physical fire.
No, there was no physical fire since he was put out.
Bro, here what he's saying. معلوم होता है. Read it again.
Share. Wait a second.
You just
See,
translate it.
Noor, listen, right? My claim was that he said that there was a physical fire. Let's agree to this, right? Both of us agree that he said there was a physical fire, right? And my claim was then he said the actual physical fire was converted into a spiritual fire.
No.
And it is the spiritual fire. Wait a second, let me complete. And it is the spiritual fire that Ibrahim alayhi salam was put in. Because we are only concerned about the fire.
When he said that, he said
let me complete.
that the Ruhani, one second.
Noor, let me complete. Noor, let me complete. Noor, let me complete.
Noor Habibi, let him finish.
Let
Noor
me
Habibi.
finish, right?
Yalla,
Okay, you are saying that he believes that he was put into both fires, right? That is your claim, right?
Sorry.
You're saying that he was put, according to Mirza Basheer Din Mahmud, he was put in both the fires, right?
He didn't deny the physical fire.
Okay. No, wait. Ibrahim alayhi salam was put in the physical fire and also the spiritual fire, according to you.
No, Arise, you are not understanding what I am discussing. I am discussing the point of Sher-e-Khuda. That when he said,
I'm trying to ask you a question. When I said that the physical one was converted into a spiritual one, you said no. Both of them were together when Ibrahim alayhi salam was put in the fire.
No, this is not what I said. I said
okay,
that
which fire was he put into?
Let me now speak. I said here in this text, Mirza Mahmud Ahmad Sahib is saying that there was a jismani fire, which means a physical fire. And this physical fire, there is a ruhani fire, which entered to the physical fire. And then because the ruhani fire, Hadrat Ibrahim alayhi salam was saved from the jismani fire.
Okay, now, fine, great. Now I'll tell you what he just admitted to.
Can I put
Noor actually tried to... Yes, Noor tried to play something, but he will not let him play. He's saying that there was physical fire to begin with. No, I was quite when he was saying...
Ahmad.
Yes.
He's our guest. We don't want him to be angry, so let's
inshallah.
be extra.
I was quite when he was saying if he wants to, say something else, I'll be quiet.
My beautiful.
Because if you say words like play and all that, Noor will not be happy, and then he will leave, and then
okay. My apologies.
Discussion. So
that wasn't my
intent. Please be nice.
Yes, that wasn't my intent. I'm sorry if
no.
I just talk in that. I just talk in that temperament. I apologize. I'll try to continue.
Thank you, Ahmad.
Right?
Jazakallah.
So Noor, I asked Noor, the first reference, Noor was saying that there was a physical fire, and Noor and I and Sher agree on this, right? Then he said that spiritual fire entered that physical fire, right? So now this fire is a combination of the spiritual fire and the physical fire.
Yeah.
In the second reference, Sher showed that the physical fire was extinguished before Ibrahim alayhi salam was put into it. So what remained behind? Something is made of two parts, and one of the parts is taken away. What was Ibrahim alayhi salam put into, according to Mirza Basheer Din Mahmud?
Now you finished? So, my beloved Arise brother, the point was that Sher-e-Khuda mentioned to some Ahmadi brother named Faris that Mirza Mahmud Ahmad said or believed that it is not a literal fire, it is a metaphorical fire. So our discussion isn't how Hadrat Ibrahim was saved. Our discussion is the text of Mirza Mahmud Ahmad, Mirza Basheer Din Mahmud Ahmad. He said that it is a literal fire. Then the point finished that Sher-e-Khuda shouldn't say to that brother Ahmadi that, oh, Mirza Mahmud Ahmad just believed in the metaphorical fire.
Okay, wait,
Okay,
wait.
so brother,
I'm
Arise,
trying
wait.
to speak
Arise,
as
wait.
well.
wait a second.
Arise.
Just
Arise,
give me
wait.
1 second. Omar,
Okay.
just give me 1 second. So when
1
Sher
second
was,
finished.
bro,
You want 10
when
seconds?
Sher was saying, yes, give me like
We want
30
the
seconds.
Ahmadi 1 second, though.
Yes. When Sher was telling to that brother that Mirza Basheeruddin did not believe in a physical fire, which particular fire was he talking about?
The fire of Ibrahim.
The fire of Ibrahim, the fire that Ibrahim was put into, right?
Yeah.
We just showed you right from your references that you presented that Mirza Basheeruddin believed that when Ibrahim alayhi salam was put into the fire he was put into was the spiritual one.
Where? Which one?
In the first reference, he said that there was an actual fire and the spiritual fire entered it, right? So now it is a combination of the physical and the spiritual fire.
So how
In
can
the
he,
reference
how can he say, arise, please, be justice? How can he say Mirza Mahmud Ahmad believed just a metaphorical fire if there was a real fire?
Wait a second.
This is
I'll
why I
tell
want
you.
to clarify, Ahmad.
Yes, if you
Ahmad, I
let
want
me
to
complete
clarify
my
something.
statement.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead. Okay. So
So
if you
Sher was telling the brother, they were asking about why Ibrahim was not burnt. And then
yes,
the brother said it was a miracle. That was actually a literal fire which Ibrahim was thrown
Yes.
into.
Yes.
The fire that Ibrahim was thrown into is physical fire, but he was not burnt because it was a miracle. Then Sher told him that fire, which is supposedly a miracle, couldn't burn the
Because
Nabi Ibrahim
it was
was a metaphorical fire. That was Sher's
Yes.
claim.
No, but
So they're talking
Omar,
about
Omar Sahib,
the fire
Omar,
after he was already thrown in. So
Omar,
if Noor, you missed that part, just clarify to us
Omar
whether
Sahib.
you heard that part. Yes.
No. Omar Sahib, my point, I don't come here today to speak about what any Ahmadi brother wrote or what any. I come here to speak about what I am reading. When I read Tafsir al-Kabir, 1 second, just let me finish. When I read Tafsir al-Kabir, when I read Tafsir al-Mawud, when I read the books of Masih Mawud, when I read the books of Mirza Mahmud Ahmad, Basheer Ahmad also, when someone is telling a wrong information about the book, then you as non-Ahmadis, you should correct it. That when now arise, Sahib, arise. Just I want to
wait a second. Wait a second.
No, you are telling us. I summarize. I understand your point.
Last, just 1 second. See,
Call me Omar.
Omar, the information wasn't wrong because the particular information that was given was that the fire that touched Ibrahim alayhi salam, the fire that he was put into was a spiritual one, right? This and Mirza Basheeruddin Mahmud said it, right?
This is wrong.
Was
So
then wait a second. Noor, let me complete. You'll understand why did he make that claim.
Read it. I don't know how you are not understanding it. You just
see. We have got two pieces of information. The first piece of information is that they made a fire, and then a spiritual fire entered that fire, right? And the spiritual side was cold, and the actual fire was warm, hot, or whatever it is, right? The second piece of information that Sher showed you showed that the physical fire was put out before Ibrahim alayhi salam was put into that. The only thing that remains. Sher just read the reference. Sher put it up again. Now the only thing
he put it up. I did not even put the reference. He
the one of Surah Al-Anbiya. The one of Surah Al-Anbiya.
Yeah, go ahead and read it.
Yeah, the one of Surah Al-Anbiya says that it was 1 second. It was turned off by a water, by a rain, or by the. So what does that mean?
That he was not
there was a fire. Wait a second. There was a fire.
Bro, you just mentioned. You just said to the brother that Mirza Mahmud Ahmad didn't believe in a real fire, just a
fire. We were talking about very specifically the fire that touched Ibrahim alayhi salam. That specific fire. We're not talking about the fire that precedes the point of Ibrahim alayhi salam, because we were talking about just the fire that touched. I'm using the word touch here to make you understand. There were two fires concurrently happening, the spiritual one and the physical one. Nobody's denying that. but the fire that touched Ibrahim alayhi salam, or he alayhi salam was thrown into, was the spiritual one, because the physical one was taken out by rain or strong wind. So what is left behind is only the spiritual fire.
No, we just
And
read.
that makes the statement. That makes the statement true.
You know, we just read it that there was a real fire that قلنا يا نار كوني بردا وسلاما على إبراهيم. Mirza Mahmud Ahmad saying, it means we say to the real fire, we will put inside you a ruhani fire. فكوني باردة, you know, then you should be what the meaning of
colder than the
safe for Ibrahim. Salaman. Safe for Ibrahim.
Yeah, salaman. Yeah, كوني بردا وسلاما. So this is what he is saying. The text is clear. There is Mirza Mahmud Ahmad is saying that there was a physical fire, real fire. Then in this fire they put it ruhani fire. So it is still a mix from ruhani and jismani, physical, metaphorical. And when we went to Surah Al-Anbiya, that was made sure by Mirza Mahmud Ahmad that how we look to the story, that it was turned off by a water or by the weather.
Okay. By the way, just a quick point on this. Listen. Yeah, I've got your point.
Do you have a question?
Our conversation with that brother was, he was denying the verses of the Quran. Oh, this is this meaning, this is that meaning. So I brought him this verse, and I told him, what do you have to do with this verse where it says Ibrahim alayhi salam was put into the fire? And why was he not burned? Explain to me that scientifically.
Let me tell you that I didn't watch all the discussion.
That's why. There's your answer.
No, I just heard him. No, because
Habibi, that's the answer. You don't know the context.
Because no.
Would you like to apologize to me for saying I lied?
No, it's okay. Share.
No. You still lied about Mirza.
Okay. Khalas. Share. It's okay. He admitted
the
now.
Point is, I was coming back from the work, so
no problem.
I saw Journey opening live, and then I joined.
Habibi, wallahi we believe you. Wallahi I believe you. Wallahi I believe you.
But the point is still, he is proven that Mirza Mahmud Ahmad believed in a literal fire, physical fire, not like
Habibi. No problem. But no problem. You admitted now that you didn't know the context. The context was the brother was saying that he was not burnt. يعني ما انحرق عشان معجزة. Because of miracle, he was not burnt. So that's what he was saying. That's what was the discussion. So whether the previous fire was already put out or not.
My brother, I didn't came here
no problem.
to comment on the discussion. I came here to comment on the words of Sher-e-Khuda.
Yeah, my words are related to that conversation.
Let's move on.
It is a part.
So I just want to. So Omar, we'll move on. I just want to read one line from the same page, the same tafsir, right? And I'll translate it in English, and I'll leave it to everybody who's listening, because just to clarify, I'm not going to give my any interpretation of my own, right? No interpretation.
Okay.
Commentary. I'll read verbatim, right? And you can stop me if I'm adding anything into it, right?
Okay, Sher. I'm just asking on behalf of Noor, if you feel that he offended you, I'm apologizing on his behalf. Don't take it personally. He had the reason is because he didn't know the previous context. He doesn't know the previous conversation. He joined halfway, and because he loves his Khalifa, he has to defend him. That's the context.
No, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Omar, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu ittaqullaha wa qulu qawlan sadida wa kunu ma'a as-sadiqin. There is another thing.
But you always tell us, Noor, you always say, if you read half the Quran says, وَلَا تَقْرَبُوا الصَّلَاةِ, you will misunderstand. So you have to know the context. You missed the context. You missed the context of the previous. What fire exactly they're talking about is the one already thrown into it, which is supposed to be burning him, but not burning him. The one that touched him. That's what they're talking about.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, Ahmad, go ahead, arise. Khalas, no, you don't have to apologize. Noor.
Yes,
it's okay.
I'm reading from 59. I'm reading from 59. और कौम इब्राहिम ने इसके खिलाफ एक तदबीर करनी चाहिए. And the people of Ibrahim alayhi salam tried to do one particular thing against Ibrahim alayhi salam. मगर हमने इसको नाकाम कर दिया. But we actually made वो नाकाम को इंग्लिश में क्या कहते हैं?
Plan, foil the plan.
Yeah, we foiled their plan. मालूम होता है कि किसी गैबी सामान यानी आंधी या बारिश वगैरह से आग बुझा दी गई. It is apparent that the fire was taken out, was extinguished by a strong wind or rain, etc. इसीलिए अल्लाह ताला ये फरमाता है ए आग ठंडी हो जा. That is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that O fire become cold. ये नहीं फरमाता कि ए आग जला नहीं. But and he does not say O fire do नहीं. किसी ऐसे तरीक की जरूरत होती है जिसमें एक हद तक इख्फा का भी पहलू हो, वरना ईमान लाने का कोई फायदा नहीं. He said basically this is this till what I wanted to read, but I'll just read next just for the light, just for the completeness, right? So he said Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that fire become cold, but did not say that oh fire do not burn.
No, it says that
I'm quoting verbatim.
That Allah didn't
quoting
say
verbatim.
Yeah, that Allah didn't say that oh fire turn off like that.
No. I'm quoting verbatim. इसीलिए अल्लाह ताला ये फरमाता है. That is why
Can you put the reference on the screen? Can you put the reference on the screen?
Yes, I will.
This is it.
Okay, great. So yeah, you already did that. Okay, so I'm reading from basically the second paragraph, right?
This paragraph. We finish it
yes,
now. There is here.
Yeah, मालूम होता है कि किसी गैबी सामान it becomes apparent that through some from the unseen, यानी आंधी बारिश वगैरह, like strong wind and rain etc. से आग बुझा दी गई. The fire was taken out, was extinguished. इसीलिए अल्लाह ताला ये फरमाता है. That is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says कि ए आग ठंडी हो जा. That oh fire become cold. ये नहीं फरमाता कि ए आग जला नहीं. It does not. He does not say. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not say that oh fire do not burn. Right. So he's saying that it is okay. I'm not going to comment. That was my promise. Inshallah, just leave it to that.
Okay, so you just wanted to translate. That's it. So what's next now?
So now,
Basheer,
Yes,
it's your life.
no, it's
Noor
not
wants
my
to ask
life.
a question?
Basheer's life.
you want me to ask a question?
No, I think Sher, said you want to ask a question. Was your question that where did I lie, or is there another question? What was that? the
No,
actual
I
question?
just wanted to say that him calling me liar was
No, I
very-
didn't call you liar. I said you lied. There is a difference between lied and liar. Liar who lied 3 times.
Okay, no. Let's not go into the discussion. Khalas, okay.
So
Yeah,
it
so
just
wrong.
reminds me. It just reminds me that when Noor and I was having friendly discussion, and I said let's look at Mirza Ahmad Sahab, and I just accidentally called him a liar. So Noor corrected me that you have to show at least 3 lies. You've just shown me 1 so far. So inshallah, just this
No, I didn't.
memory coming back.
This is by the language, but I discussed with you that it wasn't a lie. For me, for you, it is a lie.
Yeah, no, inshallah, I don't want to I just this reminded me of you telling us this before.
No, because of that, in the hadith of Sahih al-Bukhari, when Rasul Kareem sallallahu said, "Wallahi lam yakdhib Ibrahim illa 3 kadhibat." So there is, I did some research on that hadith. That what will happen if we will take this hadith literal, that he lied a real lie? Then Hadrat Ibrahim will be kadhab wal'iyadu billah, because according to the Arabic language, that the word kadhab, when it becomes as a title for a person when he lie 3 lies and more. So Allah said that he was Siddiq. And
Omar, is this information correct about the kadhab thing?
Kadhab is somebody who regularly lies, not just who told 1 lie 1 time. But
Yeah,
it depends. This is subjective. We don't have like a hadith which says no, that only if you say 3 lies then you're a kadhab.
Yes. So this is what
I've never heard of
I
that.
have a feeling about and this is something I feel time to time. I might be wrong about it. that whenever Brother Noor, the brother in humanity, comes and he gives us certain Arabic rules, right? Whenever we try to go and ask any other Arab, right, are these the rules? They don't turn out to be rules, right? And these are rules that are maybe he has read somewhere, he has got a book of grammar
but
that we
liar,
don't know about.
According to Mirza Sahib, if you lie one time, then you cannot be trusted in other matters.
This is also in Ilm al-Hadith, Omar Sahib, that if you lie one lie, you won't be thiqa. But we are speaking about the kadhab title.
Yes,
even
this is why
Ilm al-Hadith.
No,
I don't think Mirza Ghulam Ahmad was talking about Ilm al-Hadith.
No, he
But
said.
those are-
He also said in another review that according
Okay.
to Ilm al-Hadith,
But
you are not a hujjah now because you are not thiqa. You lied one time.
so Noor, inshallah,
yeah,
just
that's
for-
why Ahmad
for-
said that
for-
this will go another place. Then according
Yes.
to Bukhari, because somebody
Yes, yes,
gave the
yes.
horse a lie, then it will go to a long story. Like
just
along
for
discussion.
By the
my
way,
knowledge,
Brother
so
Ahmad, I
just
had a
sec-
suggestion.
Share just
I had a
one
suggestion,
point.
right? It's about
Yeah.
the next discussion with this Brother Noor.
Yes, Mirza.
How
Noor
about
promised
we
us that
discuss with
if
him
you answer his
the
question.
ijma of the Sahaba?
No,
What do you
no,
say,
wait,
Ahmad?
Sher, wait, Sher.
What?
He asked us a question, and I said the hadith does not say that about Isa. What will happen, whether he will judge people? Do you accept me or not? And Allahu A'lam. And he said, okay. So he said, we can ask a question about Mirza Ghulam Ahmad.
I will come back in 2 minutes. 2 minutes and a half. Just
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so if you have a
Yeah,
question you want to ask, you can decide what you want to ask.
Yes, so
I know
Umar,
Waqas has a question, but I don't know where is Waqas.
yes, so Umar, this is
He's
this
been
is
asking
something-
for 1 year. Yeah, go ahead.
Umar, yes, so this is something I felt, and we actually say these things on in front of the person, so he has opportunity to explain things to us if we are misunderstanding, right? This is like a couple of times that Noor Sahab has, like, he comes and he tells us that this is the rule in Arabic, right? I have studied Arabic, and Umar, you know that I study Arabic, but I'm not that good, right? And I cannot be a person who has learned Arabic since childhood. But when I come to you and I come to other friends who know Arabic and ask them, is this a rule in Arabic? You guys tell me, no, nothing like that exists. So it feels to me that sometimes, when Noor Sahab comes to people whose first language isn't Arabic, he says and presents certain rules which are not actually the truth, because we cannot find them in any book of grammar, nor any Arab-speaking person actually concedes to them except for Noor Sahab. And this is also one of the things that we found with sometimes Mirza Sahab doing, that he would basically give you an Arabic rule, which when we come and ask you, you say no. There's no book, no grammarian in the history of Arabic language ever came up with this. So am I misunderstanding something, Omar, or what's happening there?
Correct, Ahmad. Kadhab. See, there's a difference between kadhib and kadhab. Kadhib, if you lie even one time, you'll be called a kadhib. You can be called a kadhib. But the problem is that there's some words in English and Arabic. In English, they have one meaning only. That's why Arabic has 12 million words and English only has 1 million.
For example, kadhab,
so kadhib
the
and
kadhab
kadhab.
thing.
Yes,
I want to ask you about three things. I want to ask him, because he said this twice now, that if you lie at least 3 times, then you become a kadhab. Like,
I don't
you
know
go
this
to
rule. I've never
the
seen this rule.
superlative
Maybe you can
degree,
share some reference.
right?
No,
You
I
know,
don't know.
this is
I don't know this rule.
Yes, this is the superlative
This
degree.
is
right?
one of those rules
Kadhab-
that Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Sahab found.
Yes,
He
kadhab
liked to
is
learn
a
that.
superlative degree, right? And he said that if you lie 3 times, you go to the superlative degree. You go from kazib to kadhab, right? And
I know
he
kadhib is,
said
and as long as
Yes.
you said a lie, then you're a kadhib. Kadhab
Okay,
is
so-
somebody who,
so
like
I
you
leave.
guys say, somebody who drank once and somebody who drinks regularly, like sharabi
Okay.
and all that.
Okay. Then the three times rule.
Assalamu
The
alaikum.
3 times rule.
Alright,
You
Sahib,
can
let me
discuss with
clarify
Noor. Yeah.
something. Let me clarify something. There's something
go ahead.
named, lughatan, and there's something named istilahan. So istilahan is according to the Shari'at, what the Sharia says. Hadrat Rasul Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that that إن الكذب يهدي إلى الفجور وإن الفجور يهدي إلى النار وإن الرجل ليكذب حتى يكتب عند الله كذابا. So اصطلاحا, the كذاب is the one who lies, you know, multiple lies. Okay, but
No, you
لغة,
said 3.
no, I will tell you why I said
inshallah, just
yeah, I
explain
will
3.
tell you why I said 3. Because لغة, we in our culture, I'm speaking about Palestinian culture, أهل الشام, أهل الشام, you know, the people,
I get your point.
the
Now,
people
now
of
I can see
Sham,
to
we use it,
yes,
the
I
one
can see to your point.
who lied
So
more
you-
than 3 times,
Yes,
he's
so
kazab,
inshallah,
because he
yes,
lies multiple
inshallah,
times.
yes, inshallah, next time when you're talking to a Pakistani or a Saudi or a Sudani or any other brother who's a Muslim, do not present an opinion and pretend it's the universal Arabic language. Do you understand? I can totally
This
agree
is the
that it's
Arabic
your
language.
custom. So I can totally take it that
But
it's
it
your
takes the
custom.
same meaning.
It is your custom in Israel, right? I
No.
have no issues with that. That
My
it is
friend-
a custom
my friend, it is
because
the
this
same-
is exactly what you said.
The same. Just
Omar,
one second.
Omar,
It is the
Omar,
same.
is
Omar, billah alayk. What is the difference between that? The one who
Omar,
lies
Omar,
3
Omar,
times, then
Omar,
it is multiple.
Omar.
This is
Omar. In
Omar.
your culture, Omar, in your culture in Saudi, when you speak Arabic, is that a rule
Yes.
that if some
Well,
person
let us go
speaks
inside
3
another
times,
topic.
lies 3 times, he's a kazab?
No, there's no number. There is no number.
There's
It's
no
habitual
number.
liar.
So
This is
this is what I'm
istilahan.
saying.
There is no number.
Yes, this is why Noor, this is what my request was, my brother, in humanity. My
So if
request was
someone,
that
no, one second,
when
one
you
second,
present,
Omar, if someone lies, an individual lied 2 times, you will call him kadhab? 2 times? No, I won't call him kadhab because 2
No,
times.
are you
is not
getting
a
the
multiple
point?
thing.
I will call him kadhib. I will call
Yes,
him
kadhib.
kadhib.
Okay,
He's
Omar,
He's
if
a
somebody
habitual liar.
3
Because-
times, yeah,
See,
Yeah.
let me explain. Let me
Omar,
say. You ask me a
Omar,
question.
Omar.
You ask me a question.
if
If
he
somebody
lies
tells-
3
tells-
times, what are you gonna say?
Depends,
Kadhab.
Ahmad. Is it a habitual liar, or he lied like he said, "I went to do this and did this and this in one statement"? He lied 3 times.
Yeah,
I
so
would say he's a
that's
kadhib.
what I'm saying. Yes, what I'm
But-
saying is,
Lies for the next 20 years, then he's not a kadhab.
yes, so Omar, is the number 3
Ah.
seals his
Illa man
fate or
taba
not?
wa
That is the
aslaha.
question.
No, that's what I'm saying. There is no number. That's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
so
It's
this was
habitual.
my
It's
request. This
habitual.
was my request because
Yeah.
Noor came and said this multiple times that 3 times you become a kazib, a kazab,
No
right?
problem.
And
Yeah.
I requested
Omar,
him. Noor,
Omar,
let me
look,
complete.
I
Noor,
Yes,
let me
then you have to
complete.
prove.
Noor, let me complete. Noor, let me complete.
Yeah.
And I requested Noor that if it's your culture in Israel, we have no issues with it, right? It can be a culture, but do
I
not
said in Ahl
superimpose
Sham,
your
he's saying
culture.
it's right.
Ahl al-Sham,
Do
that's
not
Ahl al-Sham. He said Ahl
yes.
al-Sham.
No, you said we do it in Palestine, right?
In Palestine
So-
and Ahl
And then
Sham.
he
Yes,
clarified, he said Ahl al-Sham.
Okay, fine. So
Ahmad, don't make me defend
superimpose-
Noor.
Yes, so do not do not superimpose your culture and present as if it's a universal rule of the language, right? That is misinterpretation at the least, I would say. If it's not lying, it is at least misinterpretation in the least of it, right? Inshallah, I'll just leave it to you because you
Then
come
we
and you
can-
make these strong statements
Okay,
to
okay,
us not
okay,
Arabs,
okay.
right?
Let's
let's move on, let's move
Alright,
on.
Sahib, go and someone who has a magister in Arabic language, go and
Yes,
ask
true.
him.
Okay, Ibn Hajar,
that
inshallah, Ibn Hajar,
liar.
is 3 a kazzab or not? Does if
Ibn
somebody
Hajar
lies the
is
third time,
Maghribi. No, Ibn Hajar is a Mazighi. not Arab.
every like the third time somebody lies, does he is converted from a kazib to a kazzab? And which
Ibn
rule
Hajar
book
is a
does have it?
Mazighi, my friend. He is not Arab.
No. Where,
Bro, Ibrahim
where
Khalaf
is the
is an
rule
Arab
there?
and he doesn't know Arabic. So let's
I'm
not go
just
there.
Where is this
joking,
rule? Where is this rule, Noor? You have to show us where's the
You know,
rule. You're gonna
you
just
know-
say, I just
No, bro,
used
let's
it at
move
a
on.
moment.
Let's move on. Ahmad, let's move on. Let's
You
move
know,
on.
the
Let's move on.
Moroccan people, they speak Arabic. Just as information, the Moroccan people, they speak Arabic, the Fusha, more than the general Arab, because there was the French government there, and in the schools they just learn the Fusha. Ibn Hajar can correct me because I have so many friends from Morocco. They don't speak Arabic except Fusha. They don't speak Ammiya.
Yeah, I mean,
Most of the cities in Maghreb, they speak Darija, which is it's a mixture of Arabic and a little bit of Spanish and French. So that's the
Yeah, bro. I met a Moroccan once
Yeah.
in Singapore, and
But when they speak
couldn't
Arabic,
understand what he's saying.
when they speak Arabic, they don't speak Ammi. You know, they have the rules. They all
it
go
depends
upon
if
the rules.
they go
Most of them.
if they go through like high school and college and they study Lughat al-Arabiya, then they speak Fusha.
Look, let me hear you how the Moroccan people speak. Just 1 second. 1 second.
I met a Moroccan before, and a Tunisian I met, and I couldn't understand anything. I had to ask my wife to translate.
So,
Look,
Omar,
like
are we
that.
just
Just 1 second,
chit-chatting
1
now?
second. Arise, it does this. Like this, they speak. Look to that.
نعم هو تعارض وأقول الافتراض بحيث الفهم والتصور ونفس الإشكال موجود عند ابن حزم موجود عند غيره ممن يعني لم يستطيع التوفيق بين النصوص يعني مثلا ابن حزم الظاهري وينقله الهدي عيسى عليه السلام فهو يرى أن الله سوف يحييه ثانية.
Yeah, but okay, no.
Yeah,
It's okay,
like
it's
this.
enough. No, but it depends on the audience. It depends on the audience, because I know Moroccan scholars who speak very good Arabic. It depends on the audience. If they're speaking,
Oh, you just want
Moroccan,
to prove me
people.
wrong. La hawla wa la quwwa.
who said anything about
Okay,
proving
go
you
ahead.
wrong?
Do you have a question?
You are saying Moroccan
Because I am
scholars.
going-
No, you
I'm
want me to
going
get you a
play
Moroccan
better.
scholar who speaks good Arabic?
So, Omar, let's move on.
How did I prove him
Hajar-
wrong? I'm
I
just
have
sharing
a-
like you shared.
No, I am.
Yeah.
No, I'm
I
joking
have a
with you on
question
that.
for Nur.
Yeah, so
Ah,
this is
okay,
just
okay.
this is the same
Okay,
way.
okay,
If, for
خلاص.
example, if for example, right, somebody present a writing
But you
from
said
Mirza
la
Ahmad
hawla
and-
wala quwwata illa billah. I thought you're serious.
and there's
Yeah,
a lot of
I
mistakes
take
there,
ajr.
right? That just does not mean that every single person who's Arabic scholar in the subcontinent speaks bad Arabic. But let's move on from this point, inshallah, because
Yeah,
we're just
guys, I
sampling.
have 20 minutes because after
Yes,
that.
Ibn
I
Hajar, do you have a
uh,
question, bro? Because we have one question pending on.
At least so. I have one.
So choose nicely. We only have one question for Nur. So
I
choose
have one
wisely.
question because
Yeah, he will choose a question which won't be answered in. Go ahead.
I'll ask
Means
a
not
simple
enough.
question because you were on the live with Ahmadi or something, and he ended the live before I could come up and ask, and you were asking somebody about the belief of the Barelwis, and you were like, if somebody believes, somebody says Madad ya Rasulullah, he does istighatha, and if he believes in Wilayat Takwiniya, such as the awliya of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or the Anbiya have tasarruf, you said to that person that you believed it is shirk. So I want to clarify with you, is your position and the position of the Qadianis that anyone who does istighatha and believe that the awliya have tasarruf, he's a mushrik?
Yeah. So the belief of Jama'at is clear. When you open Fiqh al-Masih, there is a slash where Hadrat Mirza Ahmad Qadiani Sahib, they quoted him. They asked him, what if we say Madad ya Abdul Qadir Jilani? He said that words, it is shirk because you are doing ishraq with Allah. What the verse was saying, Allah the one you should do istighada with him. So, and about wilayat takwiniya, there is a difference between, this is a good discussion, a good topic. There is a difference between the wilayat takwiniya for the awliya, for they themselves, they believed in kind of it, but not the wilayat takwiniya of Shia and Barelvis. For example, even Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani, he used some words in his books like takween, tasarruf, and all of that things. But he always was explaining himself that when I say, or when the awliya says, the word takween or tasarruf or all of that, we mean by that, it is by the power of dua and power of iman. This is what they mean by. But when Ahmad Rida Khan Sahib is saying that Abdul Qadir al-Jilani Sahib, Allah showed him the knowledge of ma kana wa ma yakun wa ma sayakun wa ma, that what was and what will. So that is not the beliefs of Abdul Qadir al-Jilani, he himself. So yes, it is shirk, it is not, it is kufr. But again, we won't come and say to him, you are kafir, you are kafir, you are kafir, because Also, Barelvis, we say about them non-Ahmadis Muslims. Because Rasul Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam have said 3 things to be inside the identity of Muslim. اصطلاحا من صلى صلاتنا واستقبل قبلتنا وأكل ذبيحتنا. Who do those 3 things, he have the right to call himself a Muslim. We don't have a right to unalive him, that he is a murtad. We don't have the right to not give him dhabiha. We don't have the right to not making him say Assalamu alaikum. We don't have the right to not making him do the adhan. All of that. Yes.
Okay.
So I think everybody heard that Nur al-Haq said that the position of the Qadianis is that whenever Wilayat al-Kuniyya is used, such as the Barelvis use it and the Shia use it, which basically what they mean is that Allah has given tasarruf, the ability for them to control the universe. And Nur al-Haq said, okay, Mirza Qadiani, he also uses takwiniyya and tasarruf for the awliya as well in his books. But whenever he uses it, it's only for dua. Okay, so I'm going to bring him a reference from Mirza Ghulam Qadiani. It's Barakat al-Dua, page 30. And I'll read the Arabic, and let's see if it's just dua. He says, وَهُوَ أَنَّ الْخَوَارِقَ الَّتِي تَظْهَرُ عَلَى أَيْدِ الْأَوْلِيَاءِ أَحْيَانًا كَأَنْ لَا يُغْرِقَهُمُ الْمَاءُ أَوْ لَا تَضُرُّهُمُ النَّارُ. He says, pay attention, there's another secret, that the supernatural feats, I'll translate it, which sometimes appear at the hands of the awliya, at the saints, such as the water does not drown them, and the fire does not harm them. How does he say that happens? Does he say by dua? No, he doesn't. He says, يُرِي أحيانا تجلي قدرته عند تركيز أولياء وأحبائه ومقربه تركيزا في العالم. What does he say? He says, whose infinite secrets man can never encompass, sometimes manifests his power when the awliya, his loved ones, and those near to him, just focus their attention on the world. So they can, what Mirza Ghulam Qadiani is saying, he's saying these awliya, they can walk on water because the water does not drown them and the fire does not harm them. And how do they do that? Just through their mind. When they look at their mind, they can do it. So what did Nur al-Haq say? He said, only by dua. Now Mirza Qadiani is not using dua here.
Can you read it again? Please, can you read it again?
I just read it.
No, can you read it and translate it again? Because you mistranslated, with all respect.
How did I mistranslate? Which part did I mistranslate?
Go read it again. I will tell you which part.
Okay. وهو أن الخوارق التي تظهر على أيدي الأولياء أحيانا كأن لا يغرقهم الماء أو لا تضرهم النار. Which part did I mistranslate from there?
No, after that.
So okay. الذي لا يمكن الإنسان أن يحيط بأسراره.
فالسر في ذلك أن الله الحكيم القدير الذي لا يمكن للإنسان أن يحيط بأسراره اللامتناهية يري أحيانا تجلي قدرته عند تركيز جسد الإنسان أو تكون مجموعة من تلك الخواص. Look at here. فتتنشط تلك الأسباب نتيجة ذلك التركيز والدعاء. Those, those qudrat, those power will be, established for the result of the focusing and for the praying, the dua. So he said the dua.
No. See, you skipped 2 parts down. Well, if you skipped the سواء كانت تلك الأسباب, you went from that part. Read the part before that. How does he say that the supernatural feats that they do, such as not drowning in water and the fire not harming them? How does he say he do that? Read that. Read from يري أحيانا تجلي قدرته عنده. Read it from there.
وكان لا يغرقكم فالسر فيه. يري أحيانا تجلي قدرته عند التركيز. Oops, 1 second.
Translate, otherwise it's just a
between
you two.
عند تركيز أوليائه وأحبائه, that Allah sometimes show his what the word Ibn Hajar
manifests his power.
Yeah, power when the focusing of his awliya, and when the awliya and his beloved and his, the people who is near to Allah, when they focus, فيتصرف تركيزهم في العالم. Their focus will be, controlling in the world. فالأسباب one second, let us finish the context. فالأسباب الخفية التي يمكن أن يؤدي اجتماعها إلى منع حرارة النار من تأثيرها. You can translate that.
Go on.
Your English more better than me.
No, you translate it and then I'll correct you if you translate it wrong.
فالأسباب الخفية the hidden result التي يمكن أن يؤدي اجتماعها, which collecting of it it will be resulting إلى منع حرارة النار من تأثيرها, that it will
You don't feel the effect of the heat of the fire.
Yeah. سواء كانت تلك الأسباب تتمثل في تأثيرات الأجرام العليا أو تكون هناك مثلا خاصية كامنة للنار نفسها أو ميزة مكنونة في جسد الإنسان أو تكون مجموعة من تلك الخواص. Translate that, Ibn Hajar. Help me a little bit.
No, you translate. I'll correct you if you can.
No, my English is not in that level. Please.
Okay, but the point I'm making is which you translated.
Complete it. Why you not? Oh, so then I should open it.
No. Because I already translated the part that is relevant. Because Mirza Ghulam Qadiani, what he's saying is the supernatural feats are controlled. No. Wait. Let's finish this. He's saying that the supernatural feats, such as being able to walk on water and the fire not burning them, all the saint has to do, and everybody heard you translate it. He just has to focus his attention on it. And
So how you will
manifests his power through the saint.
By how?
By just focusing his mind on it. He just focusing his mind on it.
No, and after
that's separate. That is separate. He can do dua as well. Sure.
طول بالك علي. He said in the end فالأسباب الخفية he said فتتنشط تلك الأسباب, which أسباب, which causes, which the things it is that يؤدي اجتماعها إلى منع حرارة النار من تأثيرها, تأثيرات الأجرام العليا, خاصية كامنة للنار, all those causes for their focusing, نتيجة, it is a result for their focus and their dua, their praying. And this is what Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani Sahib said in Malfuzat, that, and I can show the reference now, just 1 second.
And also,
you joked it. Now, oops, why I'm not opening? Yeah. Let me zoom more.
While he's searching, I'll make one more point while he searches.
Okay, after reading that, just.
Okay.
Yeah. ये जो कहा जाता है कि बाज़ औलिया अल्लाह को सिफत खल्क या तकवीन दी गई. Yani here, maybe my Urdu reading is not very good, but here is saying that some of the awliya of Allah, they used the khalq or takween attribute for them. ऐसे से यही मुराद है कि वो आन के दुआ का नतीजा होता है और इलाही सिफत एक this word arise.
पर्दा में जाहिर होती है.
Yeah. So what he is saying here, that this is a result of the dua, and then what he is saying here.
No. Go back.
Oops. What happened?
Go back.
Or ilahi sifat ek.
So you're telling me people can attain this sifat of Allah through dua, through
they can be a buruz for Allah, that the mashia of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it become inside them because they don't have anything except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in their life. There is nothing except life. This is how Rasul Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, just last point. This is how Rasul Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in the hadith Quds about Allah, that ما زال عبدي يتقرب إلي حتى إذا أحببته, and then فصرت سمعه الذي يسمع به وبصره الذي يبصر به ورجله التي يمشي بها ويده التي يبطش بها. Allah himself become the hand of a human. Allah himself become the leg of the human, the hand, and all of that things. This is the meaning of tajalli of that sifat.
Okay,
Because
so
the hand, according Ibn
okay.
Hajar, Allah said, Yadullahi fawqa aydihim, it is an attribute. You believe that. You are Salafi, my friend. So this is the meaning of Sifat Tajalli.
See,
Wait,
I'm a
wait,
simple Urdu
chill.
reader, right?
Let me just finish
I
with
read
him and
this
then you can
Urdu. Ibn Hajj, just 1 second. I read this Urdu. So someone asked Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Sahab, what about those people that claim that Awliya Allah have the sifat of Khulq and Takween?
Khalq.
This is Khalq and Takween, sorry.
Yeah.
And he says this is the meaning that this is through a dua, and the sifat of Allah, they manifest through them behind like a barrier, or parda is most likely a.
This is what Rasul Kareem said, bro.
No,
this
that's
is
not what Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said. That is not what Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said. Where did he say that the sifat of Allah manifest in people?
I will tell you. الذي يسمع.
Now, if you're going to bring the hadith that you just read, that's not what he's asking for.
No, 1 second. Let me clarify.
You know that hadith.
Oh, I know you that you know it, my beloved Omar brother. So the thing is.
So we already accept that hadith.
One
Like,
second,
just
please, Omar Sahib, please. Because I should go after 3 minutes or 4 minutes it is the adhan. So yes, here it says that كنت سمعه الذي يسمع به. He will become.
I already told you we know this. You have 3 minutes and you're wasting them on this. We accept.
So
Allah
become the hand of a human.
But no,
look, no, sir. Mirza Ghulam Ahmad is saying that. Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Sahib is saying, look, listen. Mirza Ghulam Ahmad is saying the sifat of Allah, ilahi sifat, they manifest inside the person. You understand that?
He himself, and he said also that
he said whatever. You're telling me, look, you're telling me right now.
أراد شيئا أن يقول له كن فيكون. He also said that. I know. Thank you, Sher-e-Khuda. I know that. But
the sifat of Allah can manifest in people.
Okay,
obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
3 minutes. Let Ibn Hajar finish, because he has 3 minutes. Let Ibn Hajar finish with him.
Go ahead.
So I'll clarify. So it is true that Mirza Qadiani does say that the awliya can do it through dua, but he also gives them tasarruf, which is exactly what the Shia do with their imams. They say the imams have tasarruf, and some of them you have 2 different qawls. So if you go to some of the earlier Shias like Muhammad Baqir al-Majlisi or Nawbakhti, both of them, they say that they have tasarruf through dua as well, exactly like Mirza Qadiani does. And some of the Shias that are more towards the ghulat, they say, oh no, they just control it even without dua. So even amongst the Shia, so Mirza Qadiani shares this trait with the Shia, because they also believe that the awliya, they can control, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala basically has given them the control of the dunya. Because Mirza himself says, وَيَجْعَلُهُمْ مُتَصَرِّفِينَ فِي الْأَرْضِ وَفِي جَمِيعِ مُلْكُوتِ اللَّهِ. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has given and the entire dominion of Allah. This is the exact belief of the Rawafid with their imams. Also, Nur al-Haq, when he went the first time, he said that the believers in the Shia believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives their imams or their awliya full knowledge. Well, the problem for him is, and he's like, oh, this is not what we believe. The problem for him is Mirza refutes him again. If you go to Tadhkiratul Shahadatain, page 169 of Mirza Qadiani, he says, let me pull it up. In the Arabic, he says, وَيُنَبَّؤُونَ بِكُلِّ نَبَإٍ عَظِيمٍ وَأَنْبَأِ الْغَيْبِ مِنَ الْقَدْرِ الْكَرِيمِ. He says, and they will be the awliya, informed of every single great news and the news of the unseen from the generous decree. From Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's qadar, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala informs them of all of the news of the unseen. This is the exact belief of the Shia for their imams. They say they have tasarruf, which is what Mirza Qadiani believes about the awliya. And he also believes that they have received بِكُلِّ نَبَإٍ عَظِيمٍ, all of the great news and from the qadar of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So what did he say about the Shia and the Barelvis? This is shirk. So now he has to say that Mirza Qadiani is a mushrik because he believes the exact same thing.
So, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. First of all, we have seen that Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Sahib is saying in the same page of Barakatul Da'a that yes, awliya, they can have tasarruf. But he said that this is the belief of the aerial awliya by making dua. by. Oh, that's no problem. We have dhikr before the adhan. I know Ibn Hajar that is bid'ah. So,
brother.
let me just complete that.
You have
No,
kufr, man. You
don't
have to
say.
get out of your kufr first.
We have been having a good discussion. No need to throw these things.
No, I have. You know the dhikr before the adhan al-fajr.
No. I'm saying don't leave these things which are not out in the topic. Leave them outside
No problem.
the topic.
No, Omar Sahib. So now I will repeat what I'm saying. So again, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We saw that in Barakat al-Da'a, Hadrat Masih Maud is saying that some awliya can get tasarruf in this world. But he explained that how they can get tasarruf in this by making dua, by be near to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by be under the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which I mentioned before that in the meaning. And then I show another reference of Masih Maud in Malfuzat that it says that some of the awliya of Allah believe that, and we agree with them by dua. We agree with that. But my brother, the problem is you said وَيُنَبَّؤُونَ بِكُلِّ نَبَأٍ عَظِيمٍ. Not every naba is azim, my brother. This is the point of view. يُنَبَّؤُونَ بِكُلِّ نَبَأٍ عَظِيمٍ. And the word kull doesn't mean every time all of it. This is another discussion at all. But when we speak about Barelvis, my friend, Barelvis believe that their awliya have the knowledge of Lawh al-Mahfuz. For example, Ahmad Rida Khan Sahib, he quoted in his Risala about the Khalis i'tiqad of Rasul Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam, about the character of Rasul Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Look what he is saying. قلبي مطلع على أسرار الخليقة. My heart is, and this is in Urdu, you can read it also. My heart is seeing أسرار الخليقة, the secrets of the creation. ناظر إلى الوجوه, until he says حتى صار لوحا ينقل إليه ما في اللوح المحفوظ. The things which is in اللوح المحفوظ, it come to me. And then he said here about another wali of them. It is from here. وعزة ربي أن إن السعداء والأشقياء ليعرضون على عيني في اللوح المحفوظ. They will be on his eyes in the lawh al-mahfuz. And this is about the wilayat takwiniyah. They believe that that Abdul Qadir al-Jilani is the manager of the world, but he is not explaining how. He's just saying he is the manager of the world. Can you show me where Mirza Sahib said that? And we show that he explained himself what he mean by that. And istighatha to you don't another thing to give, another thing. And you didn't explain about istighatha. What about people who say shay'an lillah, Shaykh Abdul Qadir, something to Allah? Oh, Abdul Qadir, please give me. This is not the belief of Jama'at. This is not ma ana alayhi wa ashabi, my brother. And even, I finish
No,
here.
I had a question to you, right?
No, I want to leave, brother.
Yeah, you can leave, but I had a very simple question. Just a quick one. You showed a couple of quotes from Ahmad Reza Khan Barelvi, right? Yeah, quick question. You showed a couple of quotes from Ahmad Reza Khan Barelvi, and you claim these are his beliefs. If I showed you from his books the actual beliefs about a wilaya matching yours, will you then? What will happen then? Like he says, these things are due to dua and everything.
Show me.
Okay.
No,
because you have to read the entire context on the
exactly.
writings to understand.
I read it.
We'll make this a reading session.
No,
this will be a reading session.
I read it.
This is the problem.
Look at that. I read it. Hadaiq Bakhshish. I read the Arabic poem on this book. Bro, it is full of shirk. What are you speaking about?
No. When Ibn Hajar showed, yes,
there is no one single shirk. It is by dua.
No.
Wait. Arise, let me make one point. Arise,
Ibn Hajar, then Arise. Wait, okay, guys. Ibn Hajar, because he has to go. I think he has less than 1 minute now.
Okay,
Ibn Hajar.
I'll ask you a simple question, so you don't have to take too much time. You can take like 30 seconds to answer.
Oh.
The Shia, you can go to Bihar al-Anwar of Muhammad Baqir al-Majlisi. they say for the Imams that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them tasarruf. They control the entire dominions of the earth through dua. Some of the Shia believe that. Al-Majlisi quotes it in his Bihar al-Anwar. Mirza
Is
Qadiani
that the belief of all the Shia?
that it's the belief of the Salaf of the Shia, the majority of them.
Once again, there is sect in Shia now. It is named Al-Mufawwida. Do you know them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this the beliefs of Mufawwida?
I'm not sure if this is if their belief.
No, it is not, my brother. They say Aliyu Khaliq, Aliyu Raziq, Aliyu Rabbul Alameen, Aliyu.
Yes,
what are you speaking about?
I know. I'm talking about those who say that. I'm not talking about them. I already told you the likes of Al-Mufid, Al-Majlisi, and No Bakhti. Go read their books. I debate the Shia. They believe that they control the dominions of the earth.
Which Shia? Which Shia? Sorry for asking. Which Shia?
I've told you to go to Bihar al-Anwar.
No, which Shia? Ithna Ashariya, Ismailiyya.
Okay.
Ashariya believes that.
Muhammad Baqir.
What's the belief of Ithna Ashariya?
Okay.
They're the majority.
Okay. Everybody stop and try.
I know that they are the majority, my brother.
Okay. Ibn Hajar, continue your point. No,
Yeah.
just let him finish his point.
I said it in the first point. I don't know if you understand or not. I said the Ithna Ashariya, they have a difference of opinion. Some of the Ithna Ashariya themselves, they veer and take the position of some of the ghulat. And they say tafweed, that means Allah has given them completely. They don't need to make dua. They just have to say kun fayakun, it will happen. Some of them, and I gave you the reference, you can look it up. Al-Majlisi mentions in his Bihar al-Anwar. Al-Majlisi is Shaykh al-Islam for
This is not just the belief of Shia, my friend. This is also the belief of some
No,
some awliya like Abdul Qadir al-Jilani.
No
Okay,
problem.
that's a separate point. The point
No, it is because you are saying that we are like Shia.
Yes.
He
This
hasn't finished the point. No, he hasn't finished the point.
Let me ask you a question. If since you have to leave, next time you come, I will show you from the books of the Shia. They say that
why don't come to my should I come?
I'll come to your stream too, but invite me, I'll come. But I'll show you if I show okay, answer this question. If I show you from the books of the Shia that they say that Imams make dua and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how they control how they have been given tasarruf is through dua. If I show you that from the books of the Shia, will you accept that Mirza Qadiani is like them?
This is, you can't say like the Shia because even the Shia are so many sects. You can say that Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani have some beliefs like the A'imma of Shia, Awliya of Shia. This you can say. But
Habibi, this is an own goal.
Omar Sahib,
This is an own goal.
He should clarify that this is also the beliefs of Abdul Qadir al-Jilani Sahib. This is also the beliefs of Jalaluddin al-Rumi Sahib.
Nur,
this is also
Anyways, after one last
Wallahi,
question,
Nur, you will regret saying this. Nur, you will regret saying what you just said. You will regret saying that Mirza Ghulam Ahmad has some beliefs like the Shia. You will regret saying this,
No,
inshallah, but now you have to go.
No, I say like the
You said it. He has some
After
beliefs
one last
like
question,
some
guys,
of the
guys, one
Shia.
last question.
No,
not
He
the
can
Awliya.
directly
Oh my goodness.
One last question, Noor.
The
One quick
no,
last
before
question. You
that,
said
Sher-e-Khuda, 1 second. I say, let me clarify my view again. I didn't say that Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Sahib have some beliefs like the Shia. Now, those Shia. I am speaking about the awliya of the Shia, like the Ahlul Bayt, the A'imma. They believe that. This is what he said, that some awliyaullah. So it includes them. This is what I show you in Malfuzat. I never said that Masih Maw'ud like Ithna Ashariya or Ismailiyya or Mufawwida. I never said that. Or like
exactly
the
like
Do those Shias still exist today? The ones who have those beliefs?
Yes, they
which,
do.
They
of
exist?
course. Of course.
Are they upon Ma'an alayhi wa
them,
ashabi? Are they upon Ma'an alayhi wa ashabi?
in general, in all of their beliefs, no.
Thank you.
In their
That's all I
beliefs of
needed.
tasarruf, are they on ma'ana alayhi wa sallam?
That's it. You can be Ma'an alayhi wa
that
ashabi in
is
some
yes.
beliefs.
That is
Let
yes.
it be on record. Let it be on record now. You
Yeah.
can be on Ma'an alayhi wa ashabi in some beliefs and not upon Ma'an alayhi wa ashabi in other beliefs. Let's see how you twist that now.
Nurul Haq was-
Yeah,
before you
because
go, last thing-
let me tell you that. No, 1 second, Ibn Hajar. Ash'a'ira Maturidiyya believes that some of their scholars, like Muhammad Sa'id Fuda, who is the biggest scholar now for Ash'a'ira, he said some of the scholars of Ash'a'ira went and learned the Aqidah of Ash'a'ira to the Shi'is because they have the same Aqidah, but they disagree about the Khulafa. So you can say that this part is what Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam and the Sahaba is upon, but also about the Khulafa.
Yes,
they
this
are
is what
not
I'm
ma'ana
saying.
alayhi wa ashabi.
Yes, I agree. Actually, I agree with you, Nur. I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. I agree. You can be on Ma'an alayhi wa ashabi in some
anyone
things.
disagree with me on this, my friend.
Noor, the
Yeah, you
fact
actually
that-
disagree, but we take the time for it.
Let us go
No,
on
you
to
disagree. You
Ibrahim.
disagree because when you ask now, when I ask you, if
Omar
why
Sahib,
is Mirza
you can
Ghulam
take my
Ahmad?
WhatsApp number. I want to go to
No,
Wait, let
no,
him go,
Okay,
one
go,
quick,
no problem.
quick
No
30
problem.
second
This is a
Okay,
good,
let him
good,
go.
good topic.
Let him.
We'll
let
discuss
Noor
inshallah
go,
Ma'an
and
alayhi wa
then he can
ashabi.
come back
And please,
later. No issues.
I've got a 30,
no
quick
problem.
30 second
Omar,
question.
send
No,
me
No,
your
let him
number.
go. Let him go. Let him go.
Send me your number in the. I will send you a
No,
message.
no. What do you want? My one? You can get me. I'm very easily accessible on WhatsApp and TikTok. You DM me, I'll reply to you.
I
You
want
send me
an alive.
what's.
I want an.
I
don't
had a
need
question,
human.
Noor, one quick question. You
Omar,
quoted
he'll give your
Hadaik
number to
Bakhshish,
the
right?
Mossad.
You quoted Hadaik Bakhshish and you said this is all full of shirk and we shouldn't believe in it, although it's a poem.
Bashir, I
And I
blocked
agree,
you,
it has
my
shirk.
friend, because
Look,
you disrespected.
listen. If we are going by that standards, next time I'm going to bring you a poem from Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Saab and you're going to have to reject it.
I won't reject one poem of me.
Okay?
But this is the thing. You are.
so do
Are you
think-
Barelvi? Are you Barelvi?
Do you think a person, a human,
Are
do
you
think
Barelvi?
any,
Have
you
some
gonna-
courage
let
and
me
say.
So,
answer-
Noor,
let
are
me
you
answer-
gonna?
He's
are-
not.
Noor,
He's
are
not.
you
Okay,
gonna
he's
lose
not.
your
So then
prayer?
why you
Noor,
defending such
are you gonna-
beliefs?
So, Noor,
No,
are you
because
gonna lose
Mirza
your
has the
prayer?
same beliefs in
No,
some
he
things.
doesn't. He doesn't. You
Yes.
Okay, okay.
You
Look,
said
Noor,
Mirza
we can
has
continue.
some
Here's my
of the
question
beliefs
to
the
you.
same as some of the Shia. It is
Assalamu
on record.
Brothers,
You
we can
said
continue.
Mirza Ghulam Ahmad
Brothers,
has some of
Oh,
the
let him go,
beliefs
let him go.
same as the
Omar,
Shia.
wait, Omar, relax.
No, I'm gonna clip this. He said
Yes,
Mirza Ghulam
inshallah.
Ahmad has
You're
some
right.
of the beliefs
You're
same
right.
as the Shias. This
You're
is the
right.
Muslim belief. This is the
You're
Muslim
right.
belief that you can have some beliefs upon Ma'an alayhi wa ashabi, and you can have some beliefs which are wrong. This is our Muslim belief, and he has admitted it in addition to Ibrahim Ikhlaf. Now we have two Arabs who have admitted the Muslim position. Maybe it's because they know Arabic.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
By the
so-
way,
Ibn
Umar,
Hajar.
see,
let me summarize it for people that didn't
Yes,
understand.
that's what I was saying. Summarize it in a simple way, right? In
Yeah.
simple
Bashir, make
terms,
Ahmad small.
inshallah.
Why is he big? Make Ahmad small.
Omar,
Make Ibn Hajar big.
That's
You're
it.
petty, Omar.
Yeah, so the point why I asked him this stuff is because this is his like new stick, right? He's going around and asking people, do you condemn this from the Barelvis? Do you condemn this from the Shia? And we only talked about Wilayat Takfiniya. I did not bring up Istighatha yet. I can even bring up Istighatha from Mirza Ghulam Qadiani. And we already know Noor al-Haq, he already admitted that Istighatha is shirk. And so the point why I brought these quotes up is because this is what Mirza is saying. Mirza is saying, indeed, I'll just translate it. Indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks to the awliya with speech that reaches delightful meanings and informs them of secrets and tells them great news and grants them the knowledge of the prophets, the light of the prophets, the insight of the prophets, the miracles of the prophets, but as inheritance and not as original possession. And he makes them have the power and authority over the earth and control the entire dominion of Allah. So look at their ranks and do not be astonished, for indeed Allah is ever bountiful, granting his servants whatever he wills, and he is not miserly. He's not stingy. So Mirza Qadiani is saying that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives the awliya control over the entire dominion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is tasarruf, and in the Arabic, I read it to Nur al-Haq because he understands Arabic. It says, وَيَجْعَلُهُمْ مُتَصَرِّفِينَ فِي الْأَرْضِ. He has given them complete control of the dominion. This is the exact belief of the Rawafid and some of the Quburis as well. Some of the extreme Barelvis, they also believe that the awliya and the Prophet ﷺ, he controls every atom in the universe. This is Wilayat Takfiniya, and the Shia believe this about their 12 Imams. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has relegated the control of this dunya. Allah doesn't control it. He has relegated this control to the 12 Imams. And so Nur al-Haq said, no, they own. He admitted it. He said, yes, they do have tasarruf, they do control, but they only do it through dua. The problem for him is the Shia themselves, they differ. Because some of the Shia say that Allah has given it to them and they don't need to make dua, they can control it by themselves. Some of them, and I gave him names like Nawbakhti, Muhammad Baqir al-Majlisi, some of those guys, even al-Hilli, who Ibn Taymiyyah refutes in his Minhaj al-Sunnah, he also believes that the Imams, they control it through the dua. They don't control it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has not completely relegated to them. This is the exact belief of Mirza Qadiani, that Allah has relegated the control of this dunya to the awliya. And so then Nur al-Haq, in his second turn, what he said was, sure, tasarruf might be there, but Ahmad Rida Khan Barelvi, he believes that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has informed the awliya of what is in Lawh al-Mahfuz and everything. The problem for him is Mirza Qadiani also believes that, because he says that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has informed them of every great news. And what did Nur al-Haq say? He said when it says bikulli naba'in azim, the word kul, which means all, doesn't always mean all. Well, that also refutes his point about, you know how they always bring up alif lam istighraq, that there can be no exception to it. The word kul and alif lam istighraq is the exact same, which means all. And so he admitted, and Omar probably snipped it, he said kul can have exceptions. The word kul is even more encompassing than alif lam istighraq. So if the word kul can have exceptions, then alif lam istighraq can have exceptions, and their argument for وَمَا مُحَمَّدٌ إِلَّا رَسُولٌ قَدْ خَلَتْ مِنْ قَبْلِهِ الرُّسُلُ goes down the drain. So one of their main arguments from the Quran goes down the drain, and Nur al-Haq threw it down the drain because he admitted kul can have exceptions. The problem for him is he said every great news, but he didn't finish the sentence because Mirza Qadiani says, and the news of the unseen from Allah's qadar. What is Allah's qadar? Allah's qadar is everything that has been destined. And Mirza Qadiani is saying the awliya have been given the news of that qadar. That is exactly what Lawh al-Mahfuz is. Lawh al-Mahfuz is what Allah has destined everything to happen in this world. And Mirza Qadiani is saying the awliya have the knowledge of Allah's qadar. So his belief in the Rafida and the thing he called shirk, he has to call Mirza Qadiani a mushrik, because Mirza Qadiani believes in the exact shirk that he called shirk. I hope everybody understood that. That was a long summary.
Yes, inshallah, in a very summarized fashion, they come and they accuse certain Shi'i and certain Muslims that they have associated to certain individuals or certain pious people in the Ummah, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them the power to control the world, right? And this is shirk, because the only control is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then Ibn Hajar showed that Mirza believed exactly the same thing, that there's certain individuals in the world and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them the power to control the world, right? But his only defense was it is through dua. That means that if they want to do something, to control everything in the universe, anything in the universe, they make dua and that happens, right? And then Ibn Hajar showed that certain of the groups that he was criticizing and calling mushrik, like Noor, they all actually believe the same thing, that this mechanism, the mechanism behind this is dua. And the second thing he actually said that the Muslims believe, which is shirkiyah, is the knowledge of the unseen, right? That certain people, denominations of Muslim, believe that certain people have absolute knowledge of everything, right? And this is only, the knowledge is only with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is what Ibn Hajar just showed. The Mirza Ghulam Ahmad also believed that certain individuals can have the knowledge of everything and the knowledge of Lawh al-Mahfuz as well. So they are actually following into every fatwa they put on these Muslims, that they're mushrik, X, Y, Z, blah, 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 blah. They actually go back to Mirza Ghulam Ahmad because he had exactly the same beliefs. This is the layman summary from what I understood. Now, I want to ask you, brothers, why was he mentioning the hadith about the hand of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala become the hand of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Why was he mentioning that hadith?
Because he is trying to say that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives some of his sifat to the creation.
Okay, so Ibn Hajar, if I understood the argument correctly, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad was saying that certain awliya can do certain things because the sifat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shines through them, right? So they can do some supernatural things. Am I correct in understanding that?
Yeah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala manifests his power and qudra through them.
Okay, so to make a parallel argument from the hadith, what he needs to show us that certain individuals become the hand of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and with that hand, that person can lift the whole universe. Do you get that argument I'm making, Ibn Hajar? That once they, because Mirza Ghulam Ahmad is saying that these individuals can do supernatural things because a certain aspect, certain characteristic of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has been implemented through these people, right? And his defense was this hadith that says that I become the hand of a believer, right? So now that person who's become the hand of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, according to this hadith, is the expression of that hand that he can lift anything and everything in the world? are the whole universe, then it would be a one-to-one example. Otherwise, it's a very weird example to just muddy the water, because it does not mean what he's trying. Like, it has nothing to do with the argument he's trying to make, or the point he wants to defend. And this is actual shirk. This is actual shirk, saying that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given certain sifat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to a person, and he can do supernatural through those sifat. Then Mirza, if this is shirk, then Mirza was a mushrik. And that is the whole point. And also the point, another point was, see, when you, Ibn Hajar, present the writing of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, right, he goes to other parts of the writing trying to basically defend and say that it is through dua and it is through this and that and everything. But when it comes to like the writing he was presenting from Ahmad Raza Khan Bareli, right, I'm pretty sure Sher-e-Khuda said that there are other writings that completely explain away these writings. And the second thing was one of the books, because I know this for sure, the book he was showing, right, you know, the Arabic point, right, a lot of the Barelvis do not own up to a lot of these books. They say they're from majhul writers. We don't know the writers, and we actually don't believe in all this. So they take out these phrases because he was doing parchi, right? He was just taking out the one page, one line, and he wasn't reading the whole context. But when you were showing clear cut what the belief of Mirza was, he wanted to read everywhere. He wanted to read Malfuzat. He wanted to read Ruhani Khazan, and this is the being completely not honest and completely unjust in your approach, in your methodology.
Yeah, I mean, I told him already that we acknowledge that Mirza Qadiani does say in some places that the awliya control it through dua, but he does not say this is the only way. Because when I had Nurul Haq translate that passage, he himself translated as all the saints have to do in order to walk on water, not to be harmed by fire, all they have to do is think about it. They just have to focus their attention on it. So Mirza Qadiani is giving you two ways. He's saying one, they can just think about it. Another way, you can make dua. So both ways are there. What Nurul Haq is doing, he's saying, no, let's forget about the part where they're saying just think about it. We're just going to focus on the dua. That's not how it works.
By the way, one point I wanted to add, you know how he was quoting Hadaike Bakhshish and saying, oh, these are their beliefs. Funnily enough, it's a poem. But if we're going by the poems, I think Qadianis will have bigger problems. You know, that karme na main karme haki hu, na bani Adam, something like that. You know, Brother Ahmad, your Mirza denies being a human
Doesn't
being.
the one point we didn't address was he said istighatha, saying like Madad ya Rasulullah. Doesn't Mirza Qadiani, I saw it in his Siratul Mahdi, doesn't he have a poem where he says Madad ya Rasulullah?
Yes, he says clearly it's on Bashir's blog. I'll give you the reference. And he actually says, Ya Rasulullah, so he does the madad.
And there is another reference, I think. Is it the same one that Imtiaz showed us, Brother Arise?
Yeah, so Bashir I think copied from Imtiaz this one.
Okay, because we are going to do a stream, inshallah, about Mirza's
yes, these kind of things,
shirk and how the same things that Qadianis are accusing Muslims, that all the things that the Qadianis are accusing Muslims of doing, and Mirza was doing. And wallahi, I really have to remind you guys again, wallahi, he scored an own goal by saying that Mirza has the same beliefs as some of the Shias, because if some of Mirza's beliefs are upon Ma'ana alayhi washabi, are those Shias who have those beliefs upon Ma'ana alayhi washabi, so how can they be not upon Ma'ana alayhi washabi if they have the same belief as Mirza Ghulam Ahmad? Then they have to say because they have other wrong beliefs. So you can have a mixture of Ma'ana alayhi washabi beliefs and beliefs which are not Ma'ana alayhi washabi. And this is why I said he's going to regret saying that.
Yeah, he tried
because
to
every time. Come again?
He tried to backtrack it.
Yeah, he couldn't. Because he has to say Mirza did not. Because Ibrahim Khalaf said the same thing. He said, if you're an Ahmadi and you don't pray, you are not upon Ma'ana alayhi washabi. That's another own goal. So just being an Ahmadi does not mean you're in the saved sect. Just being an Ahmadi does not mean you're in the saved sect, according to Ibrahim Ikhlaf, who is the teacher of the Murabbis. Not just anybody, he teaches the Murabbis.
Ibrahim Khalifa is like one of the biggest jahil I've ever seen.
He said it's nonsense to believe Mirza Ghulam Ahmad is the second coming of Muhammad. Oh, we should have asked Noor that question. Do you believe it is nonsense to believe that Mirza Ghulam Ahmad is the second coming of Muhammad? So anyway, do you guys want to wrap it up? Bashir, anything to say?
You have to go to sleep, right?
No, well, I mean, I'm just chilling, baby. So
No, Omar needs to go to sleep.
Press, what is it called? Push-ups? Oh,
Push-ups.
press-ups.
oh, you want to see me knock out 20 on the kitchen? How about we go on the? I'm always ready to knock out 20, 25, baby. I think I'm not.
So Waqas, what's going on in the chat?
Here we go.
Thing is just
Shall we bring
I
this
did want-
kid
I
up?
did wanted to know.
No, we're wrapping up. He can come tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be doing a long live, inshallah, at 8 p.m.